Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Carbon Scythe, and today we're getting back into Chasing Sunsets. It's chapter 9, and I am just working my way up to chapter 10 as it will be released really soon. So yeah, right now we are going to Polygene service level. Well, it depends. I don't know what's going to happen there. But soon enough, we're going to go on a thank you date/tour with Mallory for saving her life and things like that. I don't know how long it was since I was in a hospital to where we are now. Only a couple of weeks, perhaps? Don't know. But yeah. So, let's get back into it. Oh, service level. Is this where we would revive her dog? We'll see. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, he's kept whatever you have planned on the DL. I don't even know if I'm dressed for it. Okay, so it is Mallory. Don't even worry about it. I got that covered too. How? You don't even know what size I... Your words die on your lips as you see Jay's mischievous look. Oh, so that's how it is. Is it really that hard to just let somebody do something nice for you, Kurt? Now, let's get changed and get to the roof, or we're going to be late. Berkshire Foothills. The Berkshires, MA, FL 140. Is that a street? Are we gonna skydive? The sleek helicopter slips smoothly through the morning sky. How did you know I was even licensed to jump? Mallory gives you a teasing look. Oh, right. Jay again. So, how long has it been since your last one? 5 years. Dad got me into it, and I caught the bug. Never came back to it after I left home, though. Are you sure you're even comfortable with this? It'll be a shitty day if you end it as a field pizza. Yeah, the AAD will remember anything I forgot, but... aren't we a little high? As high as we can go without supplemental oxygen. We're jumping from 14,000. Wow, that's 5,000 feet higher than my best. Though I've never jumped out of a chopper before. It's fucking amazing. You don't even need to tumble out. You just step off. Are those two different techniques? I have no idea what skydiving is about. My god, this is gonna be so badass. It's so awesome of you to do this for me. You'll have to thank your pilot then. He was supposed to be off today. Just think. 60 seconds of free fall, baby. And 6 whole minutes of full flight. Hell yeah. We're getting close to the spot now. A huge clearing next to the lake. You can't miss it. Hey, before we jump, I need to tell you something. About staying at George's place until the trial. How did you... Okay, this is getting annoying. Is there anything Jay doesn't tell you? Why do you think we've been flying toward the mountains? Is that where we're going to be hiding out? Wait, are you saying we're skydiving to George's place? Well, no. We're skydiving a few miles away from it. It feels like you deliberately left out some details. No spoilers. I can only reveal that we won't actually arrive at George's until tomorrow morning. I have questions. Suddenly you hear a loud chime and Mallory glances at the monitor. Come with me if you want to live. Smirking playfully, Mallory grips the edges of the door. Adios, amigo! And then she's gone. Shit. You feel a moment of vertigo as you stare at the unmoving hills thousands of feet below. This feels very weird without any forward airspeed. Steeling yourself for free fall, you tip forward into empty space. You settle into the arch position, and the sound of rotors gives way to rushing air. There she is. Mallory's bright bodysuit stands out starkly against the forested hills below. She's flying flat. At least she's giving me a chance to catch her. If I don't change it up, I'll slowly creep up to her. Or I could go delta. Gain slowly but safely in the arch position. Go delta to reduce drag and gain speed. I guess delta is just plank. He is an idiot. And as I said in the last episode, I still have that once in a lifetime bug is still coursing through my veins. A minute of free fall is going to get away from me real quick if I don't hustle. You feel your terminal velocity increase as you lean into an aggressive delta position. Fuck, she's coming up quick! You go flat when only 350 feet separate you, and soon find yourself matching her speed almost perfectly. It's too windy to speak, but her dancing eyes and exhilarated grin beckon in unmistakable invitation. Maybe I can snap a mid-air selfie to remember this by. You clasp her hands in yours and pull her toward you. Oh, that's okay, yeah, sure, they're free falling. They need to actually be very physical and grab onto each other in order to not be separated mid-air. So maybe that is not as weird as it might look. And racing into a falling sit, you place one arm around her as you pull out your phone. Uncertain of your intentions at first, Mallory's confused expression suddenly brightens. That fucking goofy smile! Hoping your hand is steady enough not to blur the image, you both smile for a 2-mile-high selfie. At last, Mallory regains her situational awareness and smiles as she pushes off. She really pushed it. Our AADs could have popped our chutes while we were tangled up. No sooner have the 30th feet open up between you and Mallory's canopy deploys. And here goes mine. Oh wait, are those on timers? Is that what you're saying? Well, that would have been dangerous. I thought you pulled a string and it would deploy. 6 minutes later. Bundling your kit, the adrenaline from the jump begins to wear off. A quick glance toward the spot where Mallory landed reveals no sign of her. What the... She was just right here. Don't tell me she's stuck in a tree and is dangling from the treetops. Approaching the spot where you saw her collecting her canopy, your phone vibrates. Okay, so she's on the ground. Zzz. Anchor your canopy and come find me at the tree line to the west. I didn't even see you sneak off. You disappeared as soon as I looked away. Of course I did. Got lots planned for today, and I need to stay ahead of it. I can't imagine how you planned to top that jump. That was fucking amazing. Ye of little faith. Now move quick like a bunny. Oh, and Peanut said we should keep our phones in airplane mode until we have Wi-Fi for security. I guess that makes sense, if we're trying to keep a low profile. Glancing west, you see a break in the tree lines and begin moving in that direction. A short time later, you find a cute little A-frame cabin nestled among the trees near a lake. This must be it. There's her body glove. A peek indoors reveals a cozy accommodation and duffels full of clothing laid out on the bed. I guess it's time to change. Taking one last look around, you begin stripping off your skydiving gear. Suddenly, Mallory enters dressed in fatigues. Dressed in fatigues? Okay, so I don't know what fatigues are, because I only know the word fatigue when you're exhausted. Well, stop looking! She glances down at your naked body before making eye contact again with a smirk. What are you waiting for? Get dressed. Can we take a beat? I'm still coming down from that insane jump. Patience has never been my thing, and there's a lot left to do today. Mallory turns around while you get dressed, but you catch her sneaking glances now and then. So what? Are we going hunting or something? In a manner of speaking. That doesn't sound sus at all. We're gonna have a little airsoft fun. Wait, what? That shit stings! Mallory turns them back around just as you finish getting dressed. Would it be any fun if it didn't? Oh, it's on. Choose your weapon on the deck. Count to 30, and the game is afoot. You met my sister, right? If you think I'm going to take it easy on you, I'll feel let down if you did. First one to score 2 kills win. Ooh. On the deck you see a small assortment of realistic military-style rifles and handguns. These are just like what I used to have back home. Making your selection, you close your eyes and count to 30. Alright, Mel. You fucked around, and now you're gonna find out. A few minutes later. 30 yards inside the tree line, Mallory watches you approach through her scope. So confident. This isn't a video game, Kurt. Time for a lesson in humility, Mal. You got that right. Taking aim, Mallory's finger tightens on the trigger. Probably should have gotten into the trees before you started talking smack. Ha! You hear the shot and realize it's your error before you feel it. Oh, Benjamin, but fucking Franklin! A stinging pain spreads from your groin like a tsunami. I was so fucked up! Mallory's voice emerges from the trees ahead, tinged with laughter. I swear to God, Kurt, I was aiming for center mass. It was vintage! Taking cover, the stinging gradually fades. Payback's for a bitch, Mal! Yes, I'm such a bad girl. And here I am all unpunished and stuff. Morning's young. There's no answer. Just typical forest sounds. Can't let her clown me. I need to be tactical about this. 20 minutes later, Mallory remains prone and crouched across from her kill zone. I probably shouldn't have teased him. He's way better outdoorsman than me. As the minutes drags by, both her bladder and her patience begin showing signs of wear. Damn, I really have to pee. I haven't heard so much of a twig snap in half an hour. Getting up, she looks around warily, but sees only forest in every direction. Gonna have to chance it. 30 yards away, you smile wickedly as you hear rustling in the trees ahead. Gotcha. Creeping forward, it doesn't take long to spot your target in the middle of her signature activity. And you're pissing, because of course you are. Did you do that in the winter slopes? I don't remember. The moment of guilt is fleeting as you sight in on her exposed cheek. No! Dude, that's actually horrifying because airsoft beads are powerful enough to actually pierce skin. I've seen images. It's fucking awful. Don't shoot on exposed skin. That's why you wear thick clothing. Fucking dumbass. Boom! Ass shot! Ah! No, slapping horse cocks! Bad touch! Ah! I could have shot you while you were self-passing and laughed while you painted the trees. Mallory dances off the paint comically with her pants around her ankles. What an asshole! Right? I thought it was super cute through those... I thought it was super cute through these optics. Do you bleach it? Cleverly spinning an insult into appreciation of my adorable pink starfish will not save you. She just does not have any pullback on the things she say. Adorable pink starfish. I might be traumatized. Oh yeah, she's mad. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. The forest has gone eerily silent since Mallory's last outburst, but you sense she hasn't gone far. No hard feelings? I'd call us even. You find another large tree for covers, as your question goes unanswered. We have circled back toward the lake. That gives me an idea. Are you gonna hide in the water? It gives him an idea, so let's try something different. He was just down here. He can't have gotten far. But if he's underwater, then the weapon is gonna choke on him, right? After flanking on last known position, she can see the cabin again through the trees. I'm so thirsty. I'll grab a bottle of water while I'm here. Warily, Mallory steps onto the dock and approaches the cabin. Halfway across, she hears a faint splashing sound behind her. Why would you make so much noise, though? Is that a fish jumping or... Turning towards the sound, she grasps as you pull yourself out of the water and draw down on her. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Mallory raises her weapon so quickly, your reaction is more reflex than conscious thought. Boop! Oh, yeah. Very unfortunate that we couldn't. It was difficult to see, but I got 2-2, I believe, on Mallory. Smirking, Mallory aims at your shin and fires a single round. Fucking arrow to the knee! One exaggerated limp later. As the sun goes down, you realize you're actually a little beat. I haven't had a workout like this since the storm. Right. Mallory cuddles up against you and sighs contentedly. That was the idea. Get you back in the saddle. I had so much fun today. I needed this. Mallory is quiet for a moment, as if thinking about her next words carefully. Kurt, it's been hard watching you try to fit in at the office. You're good at it, you really are. But it's just not who you are. And I'm afraid you'll get so good at it, you'll forget that. Part of growing up is doing what you have to, rather than what you want to, I guess. For most people, that's true. But you aren't most people. Mallory stirs and turns to look up at you earnestly. I've always found the zoo to be kind of sad. All those magnificent creatures in pens. There's no universe in which Kirk Campbell will do the most good in this world from a cage. Did Jay put you up to this? Let's just say we found some common ground on the issue. What's so funny? It's just the irony of the most fiery woman I know wanting to be the trauma surgeon. Yeah. And the most interesting one writes fluff articles from the comfort of her own desk in a high-rise. Not always. You mean unless misery in her past gives her an excuse to toss the rulebook and go rogue? I deserve that. Oh. What can we confide in her with? Interesting. I am more seeing these options in this video as move something forward or keep it static. I don't know why that is lately. I won't lie. Jay and I have had a few serious chats about this. I'm looking at options. And that right there is proof she doesn't tell me everything. So, what are you saying? Learn where Jay draws the line in sharing with Mallory. So, what are you suggesting? We talk each other out of responsible life choices and form a band? Maybe there are answers somewhere between responsible and reckless. Mallory stands up and glances out across the still water. The mosquitoes are getting bad out here. Wanna watch a movie? After some... Okay, so she went with trail mix. Okay. So, what are we watching? As much of the xenomorph anthology as we can to keep our eyes open. Good choice, my guy. Well, my gal. Oh, dude, the Alien franchise is awesome. I love just about every movie in that franchise. I even saw Romulus, and yeah, I even made a community post about it. So yeah, the aliens absolutely love it. Saw it the first time when I was visiting my uncle over in Canada back when I was 13. So yeah, I love them, but man, they freaked me out as a kid. So many nightmares. Especially in original, CGI just can't touch practical effects, which is why Romulus are using a lot of practical effects. Yeah, well, my body's ready. I've had a few years to conquer my phobias. Cool, me too. I hope. Mallory makes herself comfortable, and the warm presence fills you with conflict. She really is a sweetheart, and I had such a blast today. Don't do anything stupid now. As if sensing her thoughts, Mallory snuggles against you a little tighter. If only things were different. The movie begins, and you discover rather quickly that time hasn't tamed your phobias at all. Oh, fuck yeah. You fucking chicken shit. The Alien movies are not even that scary, man. All out of beer and things are just starting to get interesting. Yeah. Mallory sits up and looks at you curiously. I may have chosen poorly. Not at all. It's just that the jump scares aren't my thing, but I still love the franchise. Nah, I get it. These terrified me when I was a kid too. Well, they clearly don't scare you anymore, and that's pretty cool. Well, my childhood monsters were real, so maybe it's just easy for me to keep my perspective. Or maybe it's just that who I'm watching them with makes me feel very safe and protected. Remember that one time when I left a literal welt on your bare ass with an airsoft rifle? Now let's get some rest so I don't return you to Jay in worse shape than I found you in tomorrow. Yeah, you should take the bed. I'll be fine down here. Nope, nobody's sleeping on the couch. We're all in the circle of trust here. He glanced down at your crotch accusingly. You and I are, sure, but what about him? You can threaten me with a good time? Okay, so at least nothing happened here. After breakfast. And yeah. Anxious to meet up with Jay at George's place, you set off as soon as you've showered. My theory checks out. We do click best when we're competing outdoors. Seems like the universe is trying to tell me something. Nothing you don't already know. You're not a settle down and become a couch potato kind of guy. You never struck me as the settle down for any reason sort of girl. Well, I never had much motivation to. You stop for a moment, sensing a shift in the mood. Is everything alright, Mal? It will be soon, Kurt. It's long past time for me to turn the page of this chapter of my life. Why do I get the feeling that the next chapter won't have a lot of room in it for me? There's no place life will ever take me that's too far away from family. Jay and I feel the same way, Mel. You're a Campbell now. No use running from it. It's funny. I started all of this to find out where I belonged. And now I have. No regrets? Mallory beams at you happily and puts her hand on your chest. None. Other than the fear of forgetting a birthday for my not daughter and getting wrecked. Welcome to my hell! Does this new chapter mean you're quitting your celebrity gig too? Soon. But I have one last big story to break. You really don't have to run it by me first. I trust you. It's not about you, silly. It's time the world learned who I really am and who's responsible. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. She's just breaking that bottle open or whatever, however you say it. Oh. You pause a moment as 1,000 unspoken thoughts and feelings course through you both. It's been a hell of a ride, hasn't it? Yeah, but I wouldn't trade it all for all the cream pies in Canada. No. We are not going with that. I wish things were different. We're not... because we are not saying... I'm not with you because you're a clone of my mom. We're saying the entire thing is I'm not with you because I'm in love with Jay. So I'm just gonna check what that means. Listen, if Jay and I hadn't reconnected, nothing on earth could have stopped me from chasing you. Okay. I'm not trying to complicate things, but I just can't stop feeling things when we're together. Mallory's expression clouds momentarily, but her smile springs back in an instant. I love you too, Kurt. And who's to say what life has in store for any of us? And no matter what that is, I'm grateful you're going to be part of mine. Confess your feelings to a girl in the friend zone. Okay. Okay. You pause as your mind scrambles to recover from an awkward yet emotional moment. For sure. And thank you for yesterday. Nobody has ever really gone all out for me like that. What good is motherhood if you can't occasionally spoil your children? She's just enjoying that a bit too much, huh? And on that soul-crushing reminder, let's get to George's place before we're reported missing. That's the least of our problems. Jay is probably climbing the walls with worry. Fuck, you're right. Northwest Estate, the Berkshire Mountains, MA. Yeah, climbing the walls with worry, huh? Jay is deep into day 2 of her sloth day binge, eating junk food and playing video games. But that is where we cut off for today's episode. Oof, oof, oof. It's gonna be so much fun to see where this entire thing ends up. You know, we're so close to the goal here. And based on previous videos in this series, it turns out that I approximately made 4.2 videos or so for each chapter. So we have 2 or 3 more videos in this chapter before chapter 10 starts. So yeah, see you back then. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Joseph for donating directly to my Ko-fi page. If you guys want to help me out, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye everyone.